Need for Speed Unbound screeched onto the market last week, but judging from the sales charts, not many players knew it was out. The latest entry in the iconic Need for Speed series, Unbound has had a bit of a rocky start, with the new art style and similarity to Need for Speed Heat drawing more criticism than praise. So with the sales charts not exactly telling a happy story, is there a chance the game might be a flop? I'm Mark from RacingGames, and today I'm here to talk about how Need for Speed Unbound has had a pretty slow start. Need for Speed Unbound is off to a slow start in the UK game sales charts, with Criterion's Urban Street Racer debuting at a lowly number 17 last week. That's an alarmingly poor launch for a game in the second best-selling racing game franchise of all time. Since it started in 1994, the Need for Speed franchise has sold over 150 million units and is the 10th biggest gaming IP in the UK, so a lot was expected with the launch of Unbound. Instead, UK sales for Need for Speed Unbound are 68% down compared to 2019's Need for Speed Heat, with the PS5 version accounting for 78% of Need for Speed Unbound's initial sales. Meanwhile, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is still dominating the sales chart. Despite being 5 years old, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe took the number 4 spot, beating Need for Speed Unbound by 10 places. That's just not very good. So the question now is, has the game bombed? Before we move on, have you subscribed to RacingGames yet? Just one click and you're on the RacingGames grid. Oh, and hit that notification bell too so you never miss an upload. Alright, on with the video. Now before we jump to the conclusion that Need for Speed Unbound has bombed, there are a number of factors to consider here. Firstly, the UK games charts only include box sales. The disc version of Need for Speed Unbound only came out on the 2nd of December, so we're still within week 1. It's no secret that digital game sales have overtaken physical game sales in recent years, therefore digital sales for Need for Speed Unbound will likely be much higher, especially for the Palace edition that came out 3 days earlier on the 29th of November. It's also worth noting that Need for Speed Unbound is available for EA Play and EA Play Pro subscribers, so again, these won't be accounted for in the sales charts. Need for Speed Unbound has also arrived with surprisingly little fanfare or marketing from EA. After months of rumours and leaks, Need for Speed Unbound was revealed in early October and hastily pushed out just 2 months later, giving little time to generate hype. Maybe the game should have been delayed until early next year, but then EA would have missed out on the Christmas sales, which could have possibly compromised the game further. The polarising art style and the lack of reviews at launch probably haven't helped either. We here at RacingGames like the new art style, but for most it's created a split amongst the Need for Speed fanbase, and we understand it hasn't sat well with many. Despite the sales charts elsewhere being underwhelming, things are more encouraging on Steam. Although no precise sales data or specific player counts are available currently, Need for Speed Unbound is currently the 5th best-selling game on Steam right now at the time of recording, sitting above FIFA 23. That is a much better read, so here's hoping things pick up elsewhere too. Need for Speed Unbound needs to start gaining traction, especially in the run-up towards Christmas. Considering the game was delayed from 2021 to enable Criterion to assist on the development of Battlefield 2042, it's not all that encouraging to see Unbound possibly heading in the same direction as the high-profile flop. We believe there is enough substance within Unbound to win over its doubters, and that it's only a matter of time before players start arriving on the streets of Lakeshore City. What do you think? Do you believe Need for Speed Unbound will see sales pick up, or do you think the game is already showing signs of a breakdown? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to join in on the conversation while you're there. For now though, thanks for watching. I've been Mark from RacingGames. Please like and subscribe for all things Need for Speed Unbound, and now I'm off for one last joyride around Lakeshore before the streets are flooded with other players.